Hi everyone, Cosmic Hearts Healing here. Thanks a lot for joining me. These are just going to be quick, short readings this month. This is for the fire signs for September of 2019. I just pulled some guidance cards to see what lower energy or upcoming energies that you're going to have to face, and guidance cards to get you through that. So the first, when I asked for what lower energy that you're going to face, I got that you're going to be facing doubts, insecurity, and the feeling of lack. So I don't know if this has happened or if this is happening. Saturn is going to be going direct the middle of September. So for the past few months, when it was retrograde, you've been having like little, I don't want to call them tests, but things pop up in your life that's really been showing you new things of who you are and things that you need to change and transform, or everything like that. So in the middle of September, all that's going to be taking a turn for you. It might be taking a turn for the better, or it might be taking a turn for the worse. And I don't want to say worse, because when anything ever bad happens in our life, it's triggering an event for us to become aware or enlightened or learn something about ourselves. So either way, you're being pushed more towards your soul alignment. Okay. So if something good happens in your life, you want to say, what have I done in the past that I can recreate this and make more of it and change? So if something bad happens, you ask yourself, what did I do that triggered this event? What can I do to not make this happen again? You know, if you're feeling any lower energy like fear, lack, doubt, insecurity, what do I need to do to let that go? Is it something that's real? Is it something that I'm just I don't need to feel? I'm an air sign, so I cannot have mental clarity, and I can take me to that place of doubt, insecurity, and lack in a second if I allow it. Really being mindful of my thoughts, having mental clarity is good. One way that I do that is I'm always mindful of my thoughts. So if I start to fall down a negative thought pattern, this is my little game that I play with myself, is I imagine myself, Alice in Wonderland, falling down a rabbit hole of just a spiral, and it's going to keep going and going and going, and I'm going to keep falling into more doubts and more lack and more insecurity. And I could write that story forever if I want to. Or I can be like, no, I'm not even going to go down that hole. I stop it in the first sentence now. Or if I got to go 2 sentences, then no, that's it. I'm letting it go. I'm going to find my mental clarity. I don't need to go down that path of doubt and lack. I'm trying to think of where to go next. Let go of the fear. Let go of fear now. So I feel like you have a revelation coming. I have this card that says revelation is coming. Use your imagination and you'll get the answer. This is telling you that you're going to get the answer. And I have Merlin. Merlin is a guide who can take earthly things and bring it to light. He's an alchemist. An alchemist is someone who can take a negative energy and transform it into love and light. Okay? So, regardless, again, whatever situation that you're going through, find it as a blessing. See ways that you can bring it to the light. Okay? What is it trying to teach me? Where is it pushing me? Everything like that. Everyone's going to have a different thing going on in their life, so it's really hard for me to tap into what exactly is going on. I don't feel like they want me to tap into the what. that's for you to do. You can do that by writing down your thoughts and feelings. Like when you're starting to feel these doubts, insecurity, and lack, I don't necessarily I don't want to fall down that rabbit hole, but I want to address what's creating them. Okay, is it something that really is there? Okay, let's just say I always use relationships because it's easiest for me. I'm not with anyone right now, but let's just say I'm with someone, and I'm getting that gut sense of feeling that something's going on. Hold on, sorry, my phone's going off. It's my son. So if you're getting a gut feeling, and that's making you have insecurity, doubt, and lack, then you do need to take the time. You need to think about it. Okay, you don't need to fall into this self-doubt and lack of you know, but if it's something outside of you that you need to address, that you need to see, then don't just write it off and ignore a red flag, or don't just write it off and ignore your gut feeling, you know what I'm saying? But if it's if something good is manifesting in your life, I'm getting my YouTube channel up and I'm doing all these things and I'm doing readings and I'm, I can put myself in that spiral hole of doubts, lack. I'm not good enough at readings, or, blah, blah, blah. And, that is doubts and lack that I don't need to have. So there's no reason to write a story about that, okay? So, but if you are having something happening outside you, then it is good to tap into these feelings. See what's making them manifest, and maybe see what you need to stop it. So if it's a relationship, or if it's something with work, really asking yourself those tough questions, and seeing what you can do to be a Merlin and alchemize this, whatever's happening, the situation in your life, and transform it. Okay? So the next one, the cards that they have for you, is the self-nourishment, self-love, self-nourishment. So during this time, if you are having a bump in the road or something negative going on, or even if you have exciting change going on, you still can't get all wrapped up in all that exciting change. You need to take that time for yourself and stay grounded. Okay? Take that positive energy that's manifesting around you and just ground yourself back down into you. Give yourself time for that self-love. If my business starts growing, I don't want to get too wrapped up in it growing where I lose myself, So self-love, nourishment. A random card that I pulled was just drink more water. So I think this has to do with nourishing yourself. Really paying attention to how you feel inside. Water is dehydrating, not having enough. Water's emotions, so tapping into those emotions, bringing yourself mental clarity. So once you've come to that awareness of what's doing ever's creating this, if it's with another person or if it's with a job, you need to communicate it clearly. Okay? Look at how she knows her truth. She's determined. She has that look in her eye that just is she actually has a rainbow of light coming out of her eyes. So the wisdom, the truth is coming out of her eyes to communicate it to someone else. So let's just say I go back to that relationship. Sorry, I've been sitting on the bed for a while. If I'm seeing red flags or something that's bringing me insecurity, doubt, and stuff, then communicate that. Give yourself the nourishment and self-love to walk away if that's what you need to do at this time. And maybe down the road that person will change or transform, or, if your business is going good, then you're giving yourself that self-doubt, then tap into the why. What's causing that? Do I just need to be more mindful? Do I need to let it go? And give yourself that clear communication. Okay? Know that you've done your work, that you're ready for this, that you're ready for this transformation, that you're ready for everything that's coming to you, and just give yourself that mental clarity, clear communication. Okay? With the law of attraction, we can't do all this inner work and be ready for something, and then when we're ready for it, and then all of a sudden doubt it. Okay? Every time you doubt it, you're sending doubts out into the world. So I pulled a Crystal Wisdom Healing card for you by Judy Hall. And this is the card that you guys got for the month of September. And this card says, being a compassionate being. All right. This just talks about having a spiritual revelation again, drawing out karmic wounds. This crystal reframes the memory and past contracts. So let's just say it is with a person, you see a red flag. It's having compassion for them, that knowing that they still have healing to do. Okay? Saying like, I see this red flag in you, you know, I still love you, I still care about you, you're still important to me, but I don't allow this in my life. Okay? It's not seeing the red flag and they're like, I don't want you in my life, like freaking out on them. Like still having a compassionate being, but cutting off that karmic cord. Because if you continue down a path into a relationship like that or a job like that where you see red flags, then what could happen is it could end up like blowing up in your face. Okay, so if something is blowing up in your face, then it's just coming to the realization of why it happened and what it happened, and you know, let go of those doubts and insecurity that it will happen again because you've learned your lesson. Okay. This means to keep an open heart, to put down your burdens, knowing that you are a being of light, resolving I was going to say contracts, but it says conflicts. Resolving conflicts and forgive those who wounded you. Find the best solution for everyone. Yeah, so releasing toxic emotions, replacing them with forgiveness, compassion, and serenity. What you have been through allows you to appreciate the pain of another's path. Do not absorb their pain. Detach gracefully and move on. Okay, so this could be just detaching from your own self-doubts, burdens, lack, or detaching from someone else, detaching from a job or something like that. So that is your reading for the month of September. If you're interested in a private read, all the information is in the box below. I'm also a spiritual healer. That's what I love to do. Is workshops, healings, everything like that. So if you're ever interested in hearing more about that, what I do is, let's just say you're having trouble with mental clarity, I can tap into your energy field, channel it, cut cords to doubts and insecurity, just to help to release all that energy for you, give you a clearer pathway to move forward in life. Okay, so that's how I do energy healing. A short description in short. But if you have any questions, you can find me online on Facebook and everything like that. All right, everyone have a great month. Love you. Bye.